we have to do is through our own people going out in the field, the kind of inputs that we get through our consultants and through. So all the time we use that real-time intelligence for taking business decisions, strategies, etc., and delivering, what is required for the customers.
In CPG, the most important stakeholder is the consumer. And depending on what we sell, sometimes it's quite impossible to capture it real time. For example, we are big sellers of soap. We can't capture real time what how a consumer is using it and how many grams of soap got used. So we have to capture demand or sense demand at a certain fixed time interval level. And two trends are very important, or rather two elements of time. One is a daily cycle, and that's largely because consumers sleep at night. So there is a daily cycle in terms of consumer behavior. And also, not only the consumers sleep at night, but the shops close at night, most of the shops. So there is a daily cycle of how much has been bought or how much a consumer has consumed. And in India particularly, there is a monthly cycle. Clearly, because most of the people get paid on a monthly basis. So we see a buying pattern which has a cycle of 30 days or a month in this. Which is not the case in many of the countries where people get paid on weekly basis or on a fortnightly basis. So it's important to know how the consumers are behaving in terms of purchasing, in terms of consuming the product here. And we find the daily cycle and the monthly cycle to be quite relevant to the type of products that we sell to the consumers. And it's important to sense demand and use these two time periods very intelligently in the demand sensing solution. So we don't have too much of real time at consumer level. Of course, in shop floor, we have some real time applications. But other than that, at the level of demand aggregation, it's largely the daily demand aggregation and certain monthly cycle.